Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now, doesn't mean they always will be. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield.
Is that why you abandoned me?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
Are you one of Vulcan's men?
No. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain. That's what they were making you build?
Yes, the Shagohod.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by Gru? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
Colonel!
It'll be our friend, the American defector.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times.
Sorry I'm late.
I don't remember when it happened, but I remember how I felt. Father told us to hide when they came to our house. Then they took him away. Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled. She said the country was sick, but we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
We are beyond the edge of Japan. People come north to disappear. But you are hunting. And now,
Every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
How did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy? Long ago, you humans slaughtered each other until the whole world lay in ruins. And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria. It must be the will of your beloved Mother Goddess. However, I still have no trust in your kind. Prove yourself. If you survive this trial, perhaps you might become one of us.
My story is a tale of rules rewritten by nuclear fire.
Serdar, wake up!
Hello.
Doctor.
Yana's not here?
Oh, hey, Serdar!
Have you seen Yana? Max, something happened. She's in no state to be wandering out in the metro alone. I need to go after her. Their bodies. They've been arranged in some sort of ritual. Please, just let Yana be all right. What was that? I keep hearing other voices on the radio.
You said there were people there.
Did you not hear any of that? Yana, is that you?
The worm.
I'm seeing things. Hearing things. I feel like I'm losing my mind. What is happening? Sometimes we need to become the thing we fear. To prevent something worse.
Throughout the ages, many kings have risen to power in the eternal fight for the throne. Our loyalty belonged to one. Unity brought peace. But ambition bred betrayal. And an evil alliance was born. Then chaos descended without warning. Terror struck without mercy. And the kingdom we called home was ravaged without remorse. We fled with our hero, vanquished, not finished. But the throne remains, forever the prize for those bold enough to claim it. The vengeance of legends, rebellions will rise, and your battles will come.
At last, we've returned to our ancestral land, Aghasba. It all begins with a colossal seed.
Somewhere out there.
The heretic Nerel has fled holy judgment.
Where is the girl?
Rise up your greed as your son and your daughter.
death cracked the foundation of our faith. Orevar's actions tore those cracks asunder.
Help is needed, so help is offered.
What's your alibi? What's your alibi? What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. We'll never get free. Lamb to the slaughter.
Come, child of my child. I will give you the violence you long for.
When there's blood in the water.
See, all I wanted to do was make things right. Understand what's happening to me. But I can't just walk my own path. So I follow theirs. What the hell?
Save your blood. What are you worried about? What's going on?
In a dark place, called the dark, called the Morty, Vivo, Stop all
I must know the truth. I must know who I am.
I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. It's burned into my mind.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
This forest is amazing.
My fur isn't built for this kind of weather. That's causing the water currents to surge too.
This is its territory. We're intruders.
Why don't they just put the meat down? Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
That's it. The White Wraith. It's real!
Is that what we're after? The White Wraith.
Down there. Someone's in trouble!
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that thing? An extinct species?
You're a hunter. You've got a weapon, and you do nothing! Give it to me! And I'll...
I'm Juhana, and I'm the artist and designer behind Bionic Bay. Bionic Bay is high-detail pixel art, Titan-precise platforming, and chaotic physics-based gameplay. Set in an ancient biomechanical world filled with imaginative tech and deadly traps. There are thousands of games that use pixel art, but the way the world is created here is something that probably no one has tried before. I mean, look at this tree consisting of 250k pixels. Or this mechanical hand with 1,000,000 pixels. The end result is a spectacular retro-futuristic biomechanical world that looks unparalleled to anything we've seen in video games. It's super important that the visual look and the gameplay go hand in hand. That means handcrafted levels with tons of creativity. Here's the core mechanic of Bionic Bay, the swap. This unique tool enables you to move, defend, or attack in a totally new way. Thank you for watching. We have lots of cool stuff to show you before the launch in 2025, so wishlist on PlayStation 5 and Steam.
Let me tell you what's out there. Vast reaches of wilderness. Untamed. Majestic. But lethal. It belongs to them. The machines. When they told me to raise you, I didn't ask questions. Always you pushed for answers. Push yourself to the edge. If you hunt these wilds, no matter how skilled you are, no matter how clever, you will become the hunted.
There's a threat to us all. Men in masks, raising up ancient machines. And I've seen their leader.
Kill her!
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
We need answers. For enduring.
You can use explosions.
He always does.
Ah! You are a wonder!
Is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
Listen to me, Burnt One. If you're intending to walk the midnight walk, you better be sure to keep your spark safe and burning.
While I was in the black, I had a dream. There was a monster in the woods. And on you go, like a moth into the burning light.
Charming little wanderer, where are you off to now?
And so it was that the Burnt One and a small flame took a wander down the midnight walk.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. The FBC's research department set up a facility. The Lake House. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, I would have just kept on driving.
I feel the power you spoke of in my dreams. Here lies an ancient blessing of the miracle itself. I will overcome your tests. This I swear as long as my body casts its shadow.
I'm part of the first generation born in a free Poland. I grew up believing our freedom was safe. But the outbreak of World War II shattered that hope. We're angry and tired, but also determined. We're itching to do something, to reclaim our normal lives. If we plan well and execute correctly as a group, we might just stand a chance. We have many ways to approach each mission, always trying to make the right decisions. We know how to fight. We prefer to be stealthy, to increase our chances and minimize our losses. But if that fails, we'll shoot our way through. We know Warsaw inside and out, and we use that to our advantage. The Germans may have destroyed much of the city, but that only helps us engage them more effectively. Good cooperation is one of our strengths. Each of us has a different background, personality, and skills, but we fight together as one. My companions and I feel we have only one choice: to get revenge and win back independence for our city and nation, or die trying.
A curious soul dares to wander into my sanctum, the last bastion of true art in this forsaken world.
Let us not forget the sacrilege that has been committed against our nation.
They don't speak unless you listen closely.
Oh yes, they whisper to me.
everything in it.
Few know the truth. I stood with Kain and my brethren until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
The fate of this world was preordained in an instant.
What madness is this?
Am I so changed?
I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
The future has always been written.
Don't fight it, Raziel.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Gillenane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
Rook, you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon.
We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby.
That lair is a death trap. We need to lure her out to have any chance. So we challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack. Just you and me now.
Everyone, get ready!
Wardens! Ready ballistas! Wait for it.
Come on. Come on!
Hit the wings! Force her to land! Second detachment! Flank on the walls! Let's go!
Bring that first one down!
Vaughn!
Gillenane.
Consume their flesh! Shatter their bones! Your battle is already lost!
Guardian of Peace, you have crossed paths with men who may one day bring about order. Until then, you must adapt to the chaos and find a way to survive. So choose your path wisely. Go forth and learn what it means to be a hero.
You claim to strive for justice, but have no way to achieve it. Tearing down the system without providing an alternative is mere wanton destruction. The die has been cast. All that remains is to see this through.
This is Unknown 9 Awakening, a brand new action-adventure game, and the first chapter of a larger adventure that unfolds within the Unknown 9 narrative universe. You play as Haruna, a young woman with impressive supernatural abilities, brought to life on screen by renowned actress Anya Chalotra. A big part of Haruna's uniqueness comes from her attunement to the Fold, a mysterious realm that overlaps our own. Under her mentor Reika's guidance, Haruna learns to control her connection to the Fold, which grants her incredible powers and propels her into a world of hidden secrets and long-lost knowledge. Haruna eventually becomes the target of the Ascendants, a splinter faction of the Leap Year Society, looking to alter the course of history by tapping into the Fold's power. She and her allies realize that they are the only ones who can stop them from meddling with forces that should better be left untouched. Encounters with Ascendants can be approached in many different ways, thanks to Haruna's combat and stealth abilities. She can engage in physical combat, depleting her enemy's HP bar, or use her Umbric talents to fill up their phase gauge. Once full, targets enter a phased state, making them susceptible to brutal burst attacks. Haruna can also approach encounters by taking advantage of her Fold-powered skills to scout out her enemies, isolate them, and take them down silently. Her Shroud ability is especially useful, allowing her to vanish from her opponent's sight, even while engaged in combat. One of the most impressive skills in Haruna's arsenal is her stepping ability. By using the Fold to project herself into her target's body, she takes control of them for a brief moment, during which she can set up a devastating chain of events. Performing takedowns and defeating enemies during open combat awards you with stepping tokens. The more tokens you earn, the more steps you can take in a single instance, and the more powerful the attacks on your victims become. Each Ascendant archetype that Haruna steps into offers her different offensive opportunities. Experiment with different combinations of enemies to grasp the full extent of Haruna's power. Unlike her stepping power, Haruna's Umbric abilities are fueled by Umbric energy, known as Om. You can replenish these energy reserves by engaging in physical combat. It's also possible to upgrade Haruna's skill set and supercharge her abilities. Look out for anomalies peppered throughout each chapter, and use them to customize Haruna's powers to fit your playstyle. Unknown 9 Awakening is but one of the many entry points into Unknown 9's narrative universe, in which the destinies of dozens of characters are weaved together through space and time, with the Fold standing as a continuous common thread between them. These adventures revolve around different esoteric mysteries and supernatural occurrences witnessed around the globe. All stories stand independent from one another and are spread across several mediums, including novels, podcasts, comic books, and web series, slowly unraveling the secrets at the heart of the Unknown 9 universe. Like Haruna, your time has now come to step into the unknown.
Hey there, Convergence. It's time for an update on Windblown. This time focusing on how the development team have worked with our alpha testers to implement new ideas, changes, and content to the game. One of the key pillars of development for Windblown has been our desire to develop the game alongside our community, and over the past few months we've been working closely with our alpha testers to understand their feelings about the project, things they'd like to see, and most importantly, things that they don't. We've seen a clear progression and change since joining the test, especially when it comes to in-game features. Most notably, we overhauled our gift system and introduced over 50 new gifts, adding a ton of new builds and variety to runs. They love how snappy and responsive the game feels. In a game where combat and movement is so important, it's been vital to nail what it's like to control and play. They want more multiplayer features though, and ways to engage with their friends. So this is something we can look at thanks to their feedback. This is a process and environment we want to continue when we hit early access later this year. Windblown is a game that has already been shaped by its players, and it's something we want to continue on the road ahead. Now, we're nearing the end of our closed alpha test, so keep your eyes out for some of the awesome stuff we have coming your way soon. Make sure to follow us on social media to stay up to date with the latest developments, and if you haven't already, drop us a wishlist on Steam.
Hi there, and welcome to the world of Woodo. It was like the whole world just stopped, so I could enjoy the moment.